Hello everyone. The paper Language and Linguistics in the semester 5th, paper number 11, as per choice based credit system in the Department of English. The name of the paper is Language and Linguistics. And this one is a new syllabus from 2020 in the Shivaji University Kolhapur affiliated colleges for the BA third year Department of English. The paper's title is Language and Linguistics. And in this paper, the semester 5th, paper number 11, as per choice based credit system, the syllabus and question paper pattern we are going to discuss. Now there are 4 modules in this paper: module 1, module 2, module 3 and module 4. And the semester 5th, paper number 11, we are going to discuss the 4 modules. Number 1 module, language and communication. In the module 1, language and communication, the title of this module is language and communication. The 2 important aspects we are going to discuss in this unit: the different various definitions of the language and the characteristics of a language. And there is a basic difference in communication and language. We can say that the human beings, they have a language, but we cannot say that the animals are carrying any kind of language. But we cannot ignore, we cannot reject that animals, they are carrying a different kind of communication system. So communication is a primary stage of language. So language and communication we are going to discuss in the module 1, definitions and characteristics of language, and we are going to understand the basic difference in human and animal communication system. So these 2 important aspects we are going to talk in the module number 1, and the title of the module is language and communication. After first module there is a second module, and that module is a phonology. Phonology is one of the very important part of any kind of language. See, in the phonology, we are going to discuss organs of speech, the speech mechanism, the 3 term labels, the phonetic transcription, trace. So, this is some practical part. We are going to understand the organs of speech, the different sounds, the vowels, consonant, diphthongs. The 3 term labels we are going to talk about the place of articulation, manner of articulation, voiceless sound or voiceless sounds we are going to discuss. And practically we are going to perform here how the phonetically we need to give a transcription to the words. So the phonetic transcription, and finally we are going to understand how to give trace to that particular word. So the part of a trace, the phonetic transcription, the 3 term labels of the word, the sounds, and the speech mechanism, okay, and the organs of speech. What type of organs of speech are there, and how they are used exactly to produce different sounds in the English language. So all these things we are going to be concerned with English language in the module number 2. This one very important aspect, phonology for English language, and it will improve your the intellectual, what we can call as intelligible type of pronunciation of the words we are going to found with the help of this unit. So this unit phonology is very much important on the aspect of the sound system of any language, especially English language. After this there is a module number 3. The module number 3 is going to talk about morphology. The morphology, the morphemes, the allomorphemes, the morphological analysis and the word formation process. We are going to talk about the morphological analysis of any word, how the words are exactly formed, the allomorphs, the morphemes, the morphology, and how to exactly form a word formation process we are going to discuss here in this morphology. So this one is also one of the very important module number 3 in this unit. After this module there is one more unit called words, okay, and there are 2 important aspects we are going to talk: the open word class and closed word classes. Actually as per traditional grammar we have discussed the part of speech. There are 8 type of parts of speech, but as per structural grammar we are going to discuss the words with a new perspective, with a new aspect, and that perspective is nothing but how the words are divided in open word class and closed word class. We are going to discuss here with this. So these are the 4 modules in this paper semester 5th, paper number 11, the language and linguistic here, and there are 4 modules. The first about the human and language, human and animal communication, the language definitions and the features of that particular language. The second one, phonology. The third one module about morphology, and the fourth one is the words. So these 4 modules we are going to talk in this semester 5th, okay, in the paper 11 number. The title of the paper is language and linguistics. Now let's discuss, okay, another part of this exact paper, the question paper pattern, okay, of this paper. See, question paper pattern Okay, the marks for this question paper of this paper is 40 marks. 10 marks we are going to have a seminar presentation for this paper. So 10 marks out of 10 you people have to score 4 marks, okay, for your practical performance or for seminar presentation, and out of 40 you have to score 14 marks. So 14 plus 4 18, okay, total marks you must score, but there is a separate passing for written paper, that is theoretical paper, and you have to pass separately for a seminar presentation, okay, that is the 10 marks are with your teacher. So the separate passing is there, you must score 4 marks out of the 10 and you must get a 14 marks out of the 40. So that is what we need to understand. The question number 1, the question number 1 is divided again in a 3 part, question 1a, question 1b and question 1c. So we are going to be understand this 1a, b and c. All these questions are based on model 2, and that is on phonology. This question number 1 is based on model 2, that is on phonology, and the marks for this question are 3 plus 3 plus 2, that is 8 marks. And here you have to write a practical performance over here. So the 3 term labels of all the 44 sounds you need to learn, and these 44 sounds you need to write over here the 3 term label, that is a place of articulation, manner of articulation, and the whether the sound is voiced or voiceless you have to prescribe over here or describe here. The marks are 3 here. And the question 1b, the transcription of a word with the primary trace, okay. So here you have to give the transcription of the word. The words will be given in the examination paper and you need to give the transcription sounds of that particular word, okay, and the marks are 3 here. So for question 1a 3 marks and question 1b 3 marks, 3 plus 3 6 marks, and the c is conversion of the given transcription into a conventional spelling. So this is a new type of question from this year. Earlier this was not a type of question in the question paper. Here the transcription will be given to you, you have to write it's a word. So ulta hoga either, so this will be something different. So 1a 3 term labels, 1b the transcription of the word, and 1c the transcription of the sound you need to convert into a spelling of the word over there. So 3 plus 3 plus 2, question 1 is for 8 mark, and please remember the question 1 is based on module number 2 and that is on a phonology, just please remember. Question number 2, question number 2a and question number 2b, there are 2 questions, question 2a for a 10 marks and question 2b for a 4 marks. So remember this question number 2 is for a 14 mark. This one is a big question, this one is a more important we are able to see compared to question number 1. In question number 2a you have to write a short notes, and there will be 3 short notes, you have to write 2 only, and it will be based on model number 1, okay. And the model number 1 about the language, it's a definition, the feature, the characteristics of the language, and the difference in human and animal communication. So we are going to discuss here the difference in human and animal communication, and we are going to talk about, okay, the language, this is a definition, the characteristics of the language in the model number 1. So question number 2a based on model number 1, and 3 short notes will be there. Out of the 3 you have to write it 2 and marks will be 10. So 1 short note will carry 5 marks. So the 10 marks will be for 2 short notes. 3 questions will be there. You have to just drop 1 and you need to appear, or you have to appear for the 2 questions, and the score will be 10 marks for that question 2a. Question 2b on the morphological analysis of a given labels. So there will be labels given, the words will be given, and you have to make a morphological, or you need to carry, or you need to analyze the morphological analysis of that word, and the marks will be 4 for that. And this again definitely this will be a practical work based on the model 3. The model 3 is a morphology. So question 2 is a mixed. Question 2a on a unit number 1 or a model number 1, and question 2b on model number 3. And 4 short notes, 4 words will be given. You have to write 2 and you will get us 4 marks for that. But I request it will take a very little time. So you have to appear up 4 out of 4. Okay, you need to write 4 words, okay, with their morphological analysis. If there is going to be one more mistake, so you will get a 4 questions or 4 marks out of 4. So the question 2a is mixed actually, 2a on a model number 1 and 2b on a model number 3, that is on morphology, and the marks for question 2 is 14 marks. Look at this, question 2 is of a 14 marks. Let's go for the next question, question number 3. Question number 3 is of a and question 3b. Question 3a is on identification of word formation or morphological process. Again, this is based on module number 3. Again, this is based on module number 3, that is on morphology, and here you have to find the word formation process. It is a very simple part that we are going to understand in detail, and you will get a marks for that, 4 marks. So question 3a and 3b, again it is a different, 3a on a module 3 and 3b on a module 4. That is 3a on a morphology and 3b on the words. So identification of the word classes will be a question 3b, and here will be, you will get a 4 marks, and in 3a you will get a 4 marks. So 3a 4 and 3b 4 plus 4, 8 marks are going to be there for this question. Question 3a on a morphological process and question 3b on a word formation, that is on a word classes, identification of the word classes, whether it is open word class or closed word class, we are going to talk about them. So question 3 again mixed. Look at this, the structure of the question paper is something different. Question 2 is again mixed, 2a is different, 2b different. In the same way, question 3a is different, question 3b is different. Question 3a is based on module 3 and question 3b is based on module number 4. That is the very important aspect. Question number 4, write short notes, 2 out of 4. 2 each to be set on module 2 and 4th we are going to be here. So question number 4 is on a just write short notes, and again on module 2 and module 4th. Module 2 is of course on phonology and module 4th of course on words. So on the words and on the phonology you have to write a short notes. Questions will be 4, you have to choose 2 and you will get 10 marks for them. So one question will carry 5 marks, 5 plus 5, 10 marks for the question number 4, and this is based on module 2 and 4, that is on a phonology and that is on a word. So this is question paper pattern. Question paper pattern, please remember my dear friend, it is based on a 40 plus 10, 40 marks for theoretical paper and 10 plus 10 marks for your seminar presentation in semester 5th, paper number 11. Okay, so out of 14 out of 40 you have to score 14 marks in order to get a pass, and you have to get a 4 marks out of the 10. So separate passing is there for theoretical work and separate passing for your practical performance. I hope you understand, okay, from your examination point of view. So my dear friends, you need to prepare it in a very important aspect. It is for examination, that is the syllabus. What is exactly syllabus and what is the exact the question paper pattern? If you learn them properly or if you remember it properly, it will be easy for you to face the examination in a very easy manner. That is my expectation. I hope you understand this. Thank you friends. Thank you so much.